Which car do you think is the best electric car in the world? I just ordered a Tesla Model S Plaid, so the answer for me is obvious. But there's something else that caught my attention. Not long ago, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk sent out a tweet to congratulate China's EV company NIO when its 100,000th electric car came out of the assembly line. It took Tesla 13 years to achieve that, but NIO did it in just 7 years. So what exactly did NIO do right? Why does Elon Musk seem to consider this Chinese EV company Tesla's most respectful competitor? And is NIO really that different from Tesla? In this video, I'll show you a simple 4-circle model that our team has come up with. We call it the Big Cat model. It's not only useful for analyzing EV companies, but also any ambitious tech companies. I'm Emma from China, brought to you by Denny Data. So let's get started. So, as you can see, this Big Cat model is made of 4 layers: the core, the essential add-ons, the peripherals, and the potential. Let me quickly explain what I mean with a Barbie. For its creator, Barbie is obviously the core product. Her changing clothes and accessories are the essential add-ons. Her bath, her bed, and everything else in her surroundings are the peripherals. And finally, Barbie's possible appearance on TV shows, Disney movies, and so on are all what we call potentials of the Barbie empire. In fact, you can put most companies' products and services in these 4 circles based on their business relevance. We found that this Big Cat model provides the clearest way for us to do any structural business analysis. So how does NIO fit into this cat model? For an EV company, the core products are obviously electric cars. NIO has mass-produced 3 cars so far: the ES8, the ES6, and the EC6. They're all SUVs with a price range roughly between $57,000 and $74,000 US. If you've driven both a Tesla and a NIO, you know that Tesla is very much a driver-centered car. Its acceleration is insane, the view from the driver's seat is amazing, and the handling of the car is also unique and great. But if you're sitting in the back seat, I'm not sure you feel as good. Now, NIO is much more passenger-centered. Just look at this passenger seat. It has massage functions, and it's even designed in a way for you to easily store your big handbag and heels. You can also activate the childcare mode, and then you can just bring your seat back further to interact with your children in the back seat. How cute and thoughtful is that? In short, Tesla's core products are very sexy cars, giving off a cool and techy vibe. And NIO's core products right now are premium and super comfortable family cars. So even though the core products for both NIO and Tesla are electric cars, the focus is very different. We'll compare how this difference affects their sales later on in the video.
So don't go away!
Now, moving on to the second circle, the essential add-ons. These are products and services that are immediately linked to the core products. Barbie's clothes, iPhone's iOS system, and obviously an electric car's charging solutions are all essential add-ons for the core products. Tesla's charging solutions are simple. Apart from home chargers, Tesla has also built more than 25,000 supercharging stations all over the world. By constantly building more and more supercharging stations that charge faster and faster, Tesla adds value to its second circle steadily. NIO has charging stations too, but the quantity is incomparable to Tesla's. But NIO has tried something very original and expensive too: the power swap solution. My friend Mai has tried that recently. He drove his NIO to the power swap station, had his battery pack swapped to a fully charged one, and pulled out in just 3 minutes. Literally making recharging an EV as quickly as refilling a gas car. Back in 2013, Tesla also tried the power swap model, but gave up eventually because Elon Musk just didn't think it was economically sustainable. So why is NIO willing to invest so much in this? One reason is because NIO's market is here in China, and many Chinese residents live in apartment buildings. We don't really have the ability to charge our car overnight at our home garage, so it's important to have public charging infrastructure. NIO's battery swap stations deliver a fully charged battery faster than any supercharger can. That's a big step for the whole EV industry. There is another important innovation that came along with it: battery as a service, or BaaS. NIO now allows its customers the choice of buying the car with the battery as they have all along, or without the battery and lease the battery separately. It lowers the price of the car by about 20%. That's super attractive for many potential clients. One incredible thing Tesla has pioneered is the OTA software updates. They enable owners to get the latest software features even after buying the car. Now, NIO has not only those software updates, but also hardware upgrades too, through swapping batteries and BaaS. The implication of separating the software system and the car, as well as separating the battery pack and the car, are huge. We'll talk about that in the next part of this video.
So don't go away!
Let's move on to the third layer of our cat model, the peripherals. They literally mean products or services that are not really indispensable to the core products, but adds enormous value to both the core products and the company in the long run. As you can see, Tesla and NIO have very different peripherals. Tesla's most important peripheral products are the Powerwall and the solar roof. Elon Musk has created a very neat product loop for Tesla. The solar roof is for power generation, the Powerwall is for power storage, and the electric car is for power usage. In comparison, NIO's peripheral products seem pretty strange. It consists of many houses, the NIO house. A NIO house usually has 2 floors. The first floor is for car display and sales, pretty much like a Tesla store. And the second floor is for NIO owners and their friends and family to use only. It's like an exclusive premium club for car owners to chill, hang out with their friends and family, and even host an event for free. In these NIO houses, you can also buy a bunch of side products that NIO produces, such as backpacks, cookies, and water bottles. They're all in collaboration with famous designers, such as Tom Dixon. Why is NIO so keen to design and sell things that have very little to do with cars? Isn't this a distraction from its core business? I'll talk about that after we look at the last circle.
So don't go away!
So, the outer circle, as you can see, is the potential big thing that a company can offer in the future, if the company keeps growing fast enough. If we go back to Elon Musk's master plan, we'll see that one potential big thing for Tesla is to get into the robotaxi industry. That surely will accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy, as Tesla sets out to do. Tesla positions itself as an energy company, but how about NIO? NIO's ultimate goal is to empower an inspiring community of users to share joy and grow together. It's more of a lifestyle company. That's why NIO creates a superb family car with great attention to details. That's why all its services and products aim to save trouble and time for its customers. That's also why NIO invests so heavily in creating a wonderful third space, the NIO house, for customers to bond, make friends, and just enjoy life. That's also why it makes and sells peripheral products that have everything to do with life, but very little to do with cars. Now, NIO is not even 7 years old as a startup. It's still a kid, and so it's still pretty unclear what its potential big thing can be. Many analysts predict that its BAS system and its unique power solutions might enable NIO to be a battery and power supplier for many car companies. This could potentially be the big thing in the future. Now that we've talked about what NIO actually offers as a company based on our big cap model, we can examine how effective each layer contributes to NIO's profit and success. For more than 6 years, NIO kept selling its core products and the essential add-ons at a loss, but from 2020, its vehicle gross profit became positive for the first time. At its first stage as a startup, NIO needs to create a high-end brand image and roll out a great car to capture the premium EV market quickly. So it has little choice but to adopt the money-burning strategy. According to our insiders' information, NIO used to lose more than $6,000 with every car sold. That's why many people say, yes, NIO doesn't burn gas, but it burns money. As a new player in the car industry, capturing the market quickly is more important than saving money, and NIO is super successful in doing that. It's the first ever Chinese car company to establish a premium brand image in such a short time. And it also took NIO 10 years less than Tesla to reach the 100,000 car sales milestone. Now, let's look at how the third outer circle contributes to NIO's profit. From this Denny data chart, you can see that NIO Life products sell at a loss in the beginning, then slowly become profitable. But obviously, its profit is pretty negligible. But what I want to stress here is the importance of NIO's peripherals for the company's success. NIO House is the most important peripheral in the third circle. I've heard many NIO owners hosting birthday parties and even planning proposals at the NIO house. That's nuts to ask someone to marry you in basically a car store. But hey, NIO is able to transform its store into an enjoyable third space that its customers want to come back to. NIO is extremely good at connecting with its customers and gaining customer loyalty. Do you know how many NIO car sales are done by owner referrals? More than 50%. This number beats Tesla and any other car companies. And the third layer plays a considerable part in that. Okay, now that we've talked about how well the 3 inner layers of the big cap model contributes to NIO's profit, let's talk about the last circle. In the past, the physical car with all its hardware is the make or break for a car company. What about future cars? When we look at the fourth circle and think about the future, it's the software, the data, the AI behind the car, as well as its connectivity with its customers that really make the difference for a company. In this respect, Tesla has more advantage over NIO. Because Tesla not only has more accumulative customers, but its data collection and autonomous driving technology development are still significantly ahead of its Chinese competitors, although they're quickly catching up. As a 7-year-old EV startup, NIO has done really well. It has successfully marketed itself as a premium EV brand, reached the 100,000 sales milestone, gained many loyal customers, and came up with highly innovative sales and tech solutions that are unique to the industry. But there are still many challenges ahead of NIO. Even with Tesla's recent PR disaster in China, it still sells 9 times more cars than NIO in the first quarter of 2021. This Chinese EV superstar knows the only way to maintain growth is to expand its market quickly, both in China and overseas. In fact, NIO has already started to sell cars in Norway, but is this startup able to sell cars to a country where people have never even heard of your brand? Domestically, NIO is also planning to open up a new line of cars in China that aim for clients with more moderate income. But will this strategy hurt the premium brand image NIO spends so much money building? Many people called NIO the real Tesla killer in China. It's very hard to predict how well NIO will do in the future, but its business model makes sense to me. I was actually one of the first Tesla owners and investors from China. Tesla first came to my attention when I was still in college. Back in the days, if you used the way you evaluated a traditional car company to evaluate Tesla, you would never see its worth. I think it's the same thing with NIO. If you used the Tesla way to evaluate NIO, you'll probably think of it as a money-burning monster without a focus on its core products. That's why at Denny Data, we came up with this big cat model that helps you understand better any unconventional newcomer. I'm Emma from China. In the following videos, I will introduce more fast-growing tech companies to you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. In my upcoming video, I'll talk about a legendary Chinese company that Elon Musk despises but Warren Buffett adores and pours tons of money in. So, whose views are more legit? Subscribe and you'll find out next time.